So, recently I've been kind of thinking about people and what our purpose in life is. And I know it's a really deep subject, but I just kind of came back from this meeting, and I just felt kind of being not taken seriously, and just it wasn't a great meeting basically. And I just kind of thought to myself the entire time, they were so rude, and I felt so unhappy and insecure, uncomfortable, and embarrassed at this meeting. And I just didn't understand, why I was feeling that way, why they were doing what they were doing, because I believe, and I've always believed, that everyone has a purpose. Like, everyone has a place in society, and everyone has something to contribute. And even if you don't see it at the time, because we don't all see everyone else's skill, and sometimes other people may not realize what their skill is, what their place in the world is yet. But we shouldn't kind of put others down just because they don't fit in one place, in this particular place. If, I was at this meeting, and it was for this kind of platform that was really, I'd say, just this medium that didn't seem like it was a great fit for me. But instead of kind of being supportive of these people at the meeting, or kind of pushing me down in a way, I don't know, it just wasn't a friendly environment. And I think they could have realized that just because this platform, this medium, wasn't a great fit for me, doesn't mean that there isn't another platform, medium, that is a great fit for me. That somehow, just because this one platform didn't seem to click well with me, somehow that meant that I was kind of a failure, I was an embarrassment, I was not going to do well. But I know I can do well. I know I can do great on another platform, on another medium. But because I was at this meeting for this one particular medium, and it didn't seem like I was a great fit, the meeting was not good, I don't know, instead of reacting with support and sympathy, not sympathy, but because it really wasn't that sad of a situation. I mean, if you don't fit, you don't fit. But they were rude. It just wasn't a nice experience. And I feel like people are so kind of caught up in their own lives, kind of callous. I wanted to be a part of something else, besides this meeting thing. There was something else that I was interested in, and it seemed like the people who were in charge of this group, it was like this club thing, they didn't want me, or they didn't accept me, and I didn't understand why. Isn't the more the merrier? Isn't that how it goes? I mean, if I wasn't a great fit, I would understand, but I don't know. I mean, I was genuinely really interested in it. And they just somehow rejected me. And they didn't do it outright. They were kind of very... First of all, they didn't send me the information. And then they gave me wrong information. Then when I saw them in person, they were kind of awkward. It was just a really weird, like, thing. I don't know. It was weird. And, like, why do we have to be like that? Just, it's not something to necessarily be ashamed of. Just because you don't fit into this one particular thing doesn't make you a failure as a human being. There are so many other opportunities out there, but somehow, even if you're not embarrassed, even if you're not, crying, tears, somehow they feel embarrassed for you, and that makes the situation 10 times worse. Because with this situation, I was really interested in joining. And instead of just telling me that they thought, I don't know, that I wasn't a great fit, they just kind of avoided me as if, like, I had some kind of, like, terrible, like, disease. Like, I don't know, it's as if everything in our lives has to be perfect, and if you're not perfect, people tend to, like, avoid you like the plague. And I guess it's in those times when you find out who your real friends are. But these situations, they're not even huge, like, terrible, life-changing situations. These are just, like, failing a job interview, or just not getting into, like, some kind of organization, whatever. They're not, like, life-changing. They're not super impactful, but somehow, just because it seems like you don't fit, or it seems that you, like, didn't make it, people kind of hold you at an arm's length. And it's like they're saying, this person failed, like, avoid her, But we've come so far as a society. We've evolved, so much. Our culture is not just where if you fail once, you don't, make it, or you fail as a human being. Like, we're not, like in prehistoric times where if you made one mistake, it would cost you your life. Now it's like, we make mistakes and we grow from them, and it's not even a mistake, it's not even a failure, it's just finding out where you fit and kind of learning about yourself. And somehow, if you don't get it right the first time, it's so terrible. It's really not. But it's really sad and disgusting how people treat kind of the learning process. And yeah, it's just kind of really disheartening, because even if you're not a perfect fit, everything comes with time. Maybe not everything, but you could have been an okay fit. You could have been a great fit. And, I don't know, like, it's a failure or just mistakes or whatever. It's really not super terrible and not cause for embarrassment in other people's hands. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that we all have a place in this world, and we all fit somewhere, even if we may not know it right now, even if we haven't discovered it yet, even if we're trying to get to that place, but we're still not quite there yet. We'll get there someday. We're going to be happy someday. And don't let other people kind of make you feel bad. If they make you feel bad, that means they are unhappy, and don't be affected by that kind of negativity. Everyone has something to contribute to society, and I really hope that everyone remembers that. Right, okay, so that's it for this kind of journal. Thank you for listening. This is actually my first kind of audio journal. I kind of wanted to do something different, and yeah, so I wanted to do something different, and this is what I wanted to do, because I wanted to do something positive and something that could help people. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you next time.